I agree. People can spend their money how they want to spend it, right? I agree, right? But let's get back to the original question, okay? What do you think about people calling something UA and not fake, right? I want to be a little bit more direct. Would you consider Trollmaggedon somebody that's been in the sneaker game for a minute?
Nah, DB, hold on, wait.
Or have an understanding of what sneakers are?
I feel like he should, yeah.
Okay. Now, what if I told you Trollmaggedon says he doesn't have fake sneakers, he has UAs?
And what if I told you that this Trollmaggedon stalker #1 wasn't exactly who he's portraying on screen? What if I told you that there are people in this world whose lives are so pathetically worthless that they find every and all feelings of validation on YouTube live streams? What if I told you that this person speaking with such hate and disgust for the term UA is none other than, you guessed it, Pron's other alter ego? And what if I told you that this man is scared to show his face when he's spewing this anti-UA rhetoric because he looks like Sherman Klump? And furthermore, what if I told you that this man practices necrophilia, in which he's had vigorous and passionate sex with the dead carcass of Gary Coleman, and somehow gave birth to a child who goes by the name Fat Cat Greedy, another cowardice-ass beta male, who was once an unbiased voice of reason, but has been converted to alter ego's cult of the shoeologist Trollmaggedon Haters Club. These two bitches have decided to wrap their testicles together in a perfect bow tie and wage an attack on the term UA. So today, I'd like to explain what that term truly means, at least from my perspective. And to help me display this visually is a seller who goes by the name of One More Kicks. Let's see what the hell they working with.
Hello, my name's Troll. I get UA shoes from a bunch of plugs. Let me introduce you. And if you resisted and took a L on your whole wish list, I'ma help your spirits get lifted. This is my new show called Gifted. Yeah, yeah. Fuck a reseller though, we ain't playing no more. And they already know Fat Cat Greedy is a bitch too. Fat Cat Greedy is a bitch. He's a bitch. Fat Cat Greedy is a bitch. He's a bitch. With a tampon stuck inside his dick. Fat Cat Greedy is a bitch too.
Isn't Matty Grapes shitty for doing that on a public platform, saying that my sneakers are not fake, they're UA?
I mean,
that's shitty to me, bro. That's shitty. 1,800 people watched that video. Tops is trying to correct him, and he's saying, Tops, no, that's bullshit. I don't want to hear it.
I'll tell you what's shitty, ladies and gentlemen. It's shitty that a coward such as this has been making desperate attempts to convince people that I'm somehow a problem. It's shitty that some people have been seduced by this clown's beliefs because they share the same insecurities that he has. Or maybe they just enjoy reselling shoes too much. And it's shitty that this dude's face looks like he just shoved his head in a fucking beehive for 6 minutes. See, this is the beauty behind being able to show your fucking face and make content on your own fucking platform. You fucking fat-headed stalker weirdo motherfucking creep. I can just cherry pick the retarded ass shit that you say and come over here and talk about it because you aren't the only baboon-brained idiot who thinks this way and keeps the resale culture alive. Yes, I do make a distinction between fake and UA. It's a necessary distinction. Just hear me out. These are fake shoes. These can be detected on feet in seconds. UAs, aka unauthorized, are not this. And to say that UAs And these shits are the same as to condemn a whole lot of people to getting scammed. Stay with me. If you're running around screaming fake all over the place, the connotation attached to that isn't easily broken. It'll be a long time coming before the average person hears the word fake and actually be aware that they could look exactly like the retail pair. Such is what's going on right now. It takes CSI level forensic analysis to spot a guaranteed difference between a UA and a retail nowadays. And no matter how many debates or desperate attempts that these retail purist pussies try to make at calling out these shits, it only takes a week or a month or a few months before a retail pair is discovered to have the same goddamn so-called flaws on it that they claim to be a UA flaw only. When I get up here and use the term UAs nonstop, you stupid assholes might as well just get in line. Because if you continue to try to describe these shoes as fake, then the scammers are gonna continue to be able to bust heads wide open with a shoe like this. Air Jordan 4 Toro. Woo, this is undeniable fire right here. These are UAs, and to call them fake would be a massive understatement to what's been achieved here. You want to let these insecure haters try and force the term on you, then you are truly opening yourself up for a world of hurt. If you are one of the thousands of people stupid enough to pay resale for this sneaker, someone please ask this fucking fat, brown M&M face fuck what is fake about this shoe here. I'm waiting. After all, we are putting these kicks on feet, right? So go ahead and compare these shits to photos on the internet and tell me what's wrong with them that's only present on the UA pair.
Well, I'll speak for myself again. I only care when the product is propagated, right? And confusion comes amongst the masses where people can no longer decipher what's real and what's fake. When you come with certain terms and tricknology, right? It causes people to start buying a product thinking in something else, bro, under false pretenses.
Newsflash, you fucking black, silly, putty looking ass muck mouth fuck. The confusion only comes from the incredible work that the replica makers here have achieved. They've come so far from the SpongeBob Dub Zeros that a new term to describe this shit is necessary. They deserve to be placed in another category. I'm not propagating shit. Propagated. I'm trying to help create a new genre that's designed to help people who want to rock shoes and don't give a damn about reselling to understand the levels to this shit.
And tricknology.
And you are so miserable, pathetic, sheepish, and insecure that you want to desperately try and devalue the truth to retain some kind of misguided sense of pride you have for literally wasting countless hours of time hunting down a shoe just because it came from a company that's been catering to the resale market for years now. Nike limits pairs, we all know this. They could have and should have restocked this Toro 4 by now, but instead they lock it in the vault to cause people to flock to the next release before they lock that one in the vault. And you and your illegitimate mutant son, Fat Cat Greedy, want to get mad at me as if I'm helping scammers when it's really in fact you who inspire resellers to scam every time you open your fucking mouth. They'd be like, damn, these motherfuckers really want the retail pair. I'm just gonna tell them it's retail and they're gonna fucking
That fucks up the market for everyone else. Maybe someone like me, I missed out. I might see a Jordan that's only 20 over retail and I'm not even gonna buy it now because shit, you just don't have trust in shit anymore because people out here scamming for whatever reason.
Congratulations, fat bitch greedy. You're finally starting to get it. You should be very afraid to pay resale because shoes like these Toro 4s are too close to trust anybody out here. And each and every time that you or anybody else says no to paying resale, you're slowly chipping away at these fucking greedy, vulturing ass scalpers' wallets. And even though resellers are super confident that there's always just gonna be somebody out there willing to buy from them. Every little bit helps. Scammers are here because suckers are here. I've said it many, many, many times. Shit, at this point, we might as well just unleash all the scammers. They're like the spiders of the sneaker culture at this point, just killing off fucking insects that populate this motherfucker and keep the resale machine going. If every sneakerhead was afraid of getting scammed by UAs, you know what would happen? It makes them not want to buy from resellers. And the less people that buy from resellers, the lower the prices go down, the less scammers are incentivized to scam, and the less people resellers have to sell to. And eventually, maybe years down the line, my daughters will at least have a shot at copping a fucking shoe straight from Nike. You idiots are too busy trying to protect your title of being a real sneakerhead that you can't even see the master plan unfolding before your eyes. Because somewhere out in the world right now, a scammer is using a UA just like this one to bust someone's head open, hence turning them away from the resale market for good. And they're able to achieve this because when it comes to UAs like this Toro 4 from One More Kicks, the colors are on point, build on point, it's undetectable on feet, and that is why this UA deserves the grade of a 34.7 out of 10. Son of a bitch, get here! To my haters and anyone else out there who misconstrues what I'm doing, please understand that this culture has been invaded by selfish scumbags who would rather take advantage of people's insecurities and lack of awareness while slaughtering what made this culture great. Putting shoes on your feet, getting fly and enjoying them. And while my methods may come off as a little extreme, a little rough around the edges, you only think that because 10 plus years of methodical Nike marketing tactics has made you idiots soft, dumb, and beta. Teams of analysts in a multi-billion-dollar company have literally concocted a scheme to make fans of these sneakers feel superior to one another, rather than an equal part of a community that celebrates a similar interest. Please rewind that last part until it sinks in. So, what is a UA? For me, it simply means an unauthorized shoe. Plain and simple. It's too good to be called fake and too independent to be called retail. It's literally the perfect bridge between the two. And these two fucking Barnum and Bailey rodeo clowns love to play the semantics game and say, oh, UA is supposed to be two words, unauthorized, authentic, and that me just using it as unauthorized is incorrect. Perhaps you guys didn't get the memo. UA isn't a word, it's an abbreviation. It can mean whatever the fuck I want it to mean, as if we don't already have two-letter, one-word abbreviations. I swear, y'all are dumb as a fucking sack of bricks. What about OR for Oregon? Or bi? Ironically, what these two cuckolds, Fat Cat Greedy and Carl are, bisexual. Also used for bicentennial. AB for abdominal. EQ for equalizer, OP for opposition or operator. Bro, there's a whole bunch of two-letter, one-word abbreviations, you stupid motherfucker. And again, I'll say this. If you are listening to and following the words of a fucking faceless antagonist who has shown nothing but bias, hatred, and jealousy for me for 2 years straight now, you are a fucking moron, or probably just another insecure beta male bitch, a scumbag reseller, or a fucking sad, solemn hermit who only leaves home to get a foot-long hoagie from the local deli. Let's be definitive now. A UA is a sneaker made from the same recipe as a retail, sometimes in independent factories and sometimes in factories that were once contracted by Nike without permission of the brand. If you're able to buy shoes without thinking about selling it, and you just want the shit for the toe for a price that doesn't make you feel like a fucking shit-headed idiot for buying. And you never have to worry about getting finessed or scammed. That's it, y'all. It's really that fucking simple. What kind of sneakerhead are you? Do you buy shoes constantly having the thought of, you know, I'm gonna sell this at some point again someday and get my money back? Or are you just trying to put them on feet? I don't know what happened, but a purist is supposed to be a guy who buys a shoe never thinking of selling, who can't wait for the next opportunity to rock one of their kicks or un-DS something. Because quite honestly, I mean, shit, that's all we cared about as kids before all the fucking corruption and greed of resell raped the hairy asshole of the culture bloody. The shoe being from Nike doesn't fucking matter. Nike betrayed and abandoned the true fans of the sneaker a long time ago and left us to fend for ourselves. Basically, the rise of UAs is simply a clapback, and it's gonna get uglier before it gets better. Until then, you guys really ought to think about shunning these motherfucking corporate sheep whose lives are so far beneath you, they're lucky to even be breathing the same oxygen on this planet as you. And remember to rock what you cop. Cop everything you want, and as usual, there's no sheep allowed.
All right. One thing I'm gonna tell you, dog. I realize that this sneaker YouTube shit is very small, right? And one thing I'm gonna tell you, if you ain't gonna buy it, the next man is gonna buy it. It's proven. It's proven out there.
If this doesn't show the cocky mentality of the sneaker reseller that keeps you all impoverished, I don't know what does. I told y'all a few episodes back that this shit is gonna get dark. Brace yourselves. Peace.
Propagated and TRICKNOLOGY.
Hello, my name's Troll. I get UA shoes from a bunch of plugs. Let me introduce you. And if you resisted and took a L on your whole wish list, I'ma help your spirits get lifted. This is my new show called Gifted. Yeah, yeah. Fuck a reseller though. We ain't playing no more. And they already know. Fat cat greedy is a bitch too. Fat cat greedy is a bitch. He's a bitch. Fat cat greedy is a bitch. He's a bitch. With a tampon stuck inside his dick. Fat cat greedy is a bitch too. I can no longer support them while staying true to myself. Protecting dudes they ain't seen like they own child. The whole crowd trying to make it seem like it's worthwhile. So I'ma get to treating every witness as hostile. I hear them loading bullets in the clip from the stockpile. It's only entertainment, the excuses for every fucking decision. The cost to watch it is free but ain't worth the price of admission. So I'ma mind my business, can't focus on all these frauds. Cause like Zaya's favorite UA, I'm down to die for the cause, huh? Testing 1 2 1 2. If you feel some type of way, I'm talking about you, about you. Hello, can you hear me? Okay,